Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I am here with Madison. She just finished completing our anxiety relief program, and we're here to talk about her experience. So it's Dawn from Your Life Reinvented Hypnotherapy, if you've been following me, and our work that we help people do deep inner healing with hypnosis. So welcome, Madison. It's so great to see you again.
Thank you. It's great to see you as well.
Thank you. So, Madison, I wanted to start off with today is what made you click on that link, book an appointment with me? What was that, moment?
For myself, I was struggling to get out of bed. I didn't know what I wanted out of life. And it was one of my parents that were kind of like, you know what? There's no harm in trying this. Let's give it a try. And so grateful that's what we decided to do because immediately after our first session, I was like, okay, yep, this is what's supposed to this is where I'm supposed to be. Because I'd been in just normal therapy for about 10 years and just kind of felt like I was stuck, not really getting anywhere. So
Yeah, and so, with that, being said, what sort of things were you trying before to get in control of your anxiety before you and I started working together?
yeah, so for the different types of therapies that I was trying at the time, I tried EMDR type of therapy, just the normal talk therapy. Um, I know I tried meditating for myself quite a bit too, which worked for the most part, but I found once I got introduced to hypnosis, that worked way better for me. Um, I'm trying to think what other types of therapies. There were a whole bunch we've tried over the past 10 years.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the anxiety issues were on and off again for 10 years, right? And you're still pretty young. So this started when you were a young girl. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. And so for you, like before you started working with me, like what were your thoughts on hypnosis and coaching and hypnotherapy?
To be honest, my mom's been trying to get me to do it for a couple of years, and I was constantly like, no, I don't know how that would work. I don't really see the value in it. But it was kind of reaching that low point where I was like, I'll try anything. Let's just give it a shot. You
Yeah.
can't lose anything by it, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that was my honest opinion. I didn't really see how it was going to do anything,
Yeah.
um, but completely changed my mind about that.
Pretty quickly, hey, like you said, after the first session, you noticed a big difference. Now, you did a lot of work. We worked together for 5 sessions. We did 5 weeks of work, and you used some really powerful techniques to resolve the anxiety. So, I guess, how did you find the whole entire experience working with me, learning the self hypnosis, and what did you enjoy the most? What benefits did you see?
Absolutely. So, to summarize the whole experience, I would say it was tremendous, amazing. Um, some of the major shifts that like I recognized right away, even right after the first session we had, was I was able to trust myself again and felt like I could actually feel my intuition, which was something that I've kind of always been saying, I wonder how people do that. And it was like, I can't explain how exactly. I just know you can, you do. Um, and then a lot of the other shifts were uh, inner sense of calm almost all the time again. Being able to pick myself up when days were kind of a little bit more rough and just knowing that I can keep going. And even just, now how do I summarize that? Not exactly my work ethic, but like my inner work ethic.
Hmm.
That changed tremendously where I was like, you just keep going. It's
Hmm.
just as simple as that. Keep
Yeah.
trying. And when those days that you feel like you slipped, you just pick yourself back up and go again.
Yeah. And how did you find like doing and using the processes that I taught you day to day? Like, how did you find that?
Um, Really easy. And again, like a huge sense of calm whenever trying them. uh like I know you had said when we first started seeing each other was like really it can be as quick as 2 minutes. That's all
Hmm.
you need to set aside. So I really liked that sense of things because I know I'd mentioned, I tried meditation. Well, I
Hmm.
always thought that meditation, you've got to be in it for 20 minutes to an hour, and I'm constantly trying to bat away the thoughts in my head.
Hmm.
With hypnosis, it really opened me up to one, just be open-minded about everything. I
Hmm.
feel like a child again, just experiencing life. And recognizing that those thoughts are not exactly, they're not bad, they're neutral, but how you decide to ruminate on them and what you decide to take out of them is ultimately what's going to affect your mood.
100%. And you've come so far in such a short period of time. Now, since we've finished working, a couple of weeks ago, I think was the last session that we did. What are some of the big changes that you've noticed in your life, in your career, personally, professionally?
Some big changes. So for that, I've been able to stop smoking. I'm able to go out and about without the social anxiety or being in my head about things. Um, Career-wise has taken off for myself. Everything seems to just be going up, up, and up. Like I know I'd mentioned to you about skyrocketed recently, and I couldn't be happier about that.
Can you just
So,
repeat that? Because we just cut out for a second there.
oh,
So I just want to make sure.
absolutely. So, career-wise, I'm an entrepreneur, been working on it for about 6 months now, and it's skyrocketed. And it's just, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's so much fun doing it. And that's basically, I'm just so happy about it.
You just like total shivers down my body just hearing you say that. Because I remember what it was like when you came and we did the consultation. I remember you were really suffering. And so to hear this, I'm just like, it's so amazing the power of hypnosis. Now, before we finish up here, I'm wondering, what would you say, Madison, to someone who's sitting on the fence? Uh, they're not sure if whether they want to go ahead with this or not. They're not even sure if they want to book a consultation with me. Like, what would you say to someone in that position?
Number one thing I think I would say is, what do you have to lose? Like, even if for some reason you don't get anything out of it, which that would very much so surprise me, it's not going to do any harm to you. So give it a try, see what works for you. That's the number one thing I would say. And then I definitely start telling them, like, just do it, just do it.
Just do it. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I guess when you look at your future, like what is the most important thing that you're most excited about?
Most excited about just kind of a journey for life right now. That's kind of I I'm excited every day to go out, try new things, and recognizing that everything's fun again. Like I'd said, that open-mindedness, kind of seeing things like a child again. So that would be my biggest thing is just super excited for the journey of life and just this adventure ahead of me.
And you have so much life ahead of you, right? And so I'm so excited for you. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for trusting the process. Thank you for being open-minded, because it's people like you, Madison, who are open-minded, who trust the process, who let go of those expectations, who follow instructions and directions that get amazing results really quickly. You just got to keep going, right? And that was you. You did this work, right? I didn't. I'm the guide, right? And so if you're sitting here watching and listening to Madison's story and you're wondering, hey, I wonder if this, will work for me, I encourage you to grab a consultation appointment with me. As long as you want change, you believe it will work, you're open to commit, and you're ready to invest in you and your future forever. Please grab a consultation time in my calendar. And Madison, I'm so excited to stay in touch with you. I can't wait to see how much more your business is exploding, and it's amazing. So thank you so much. You're just incredible.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure. Until next time, guys, we will be back with another success story. And if you want to be one of those success stories, you want to book a link, click on the link below to book an appointment with me. Until next time, bye for now, everyone.